We're
Good morning.
live. It is morning where we are, and we keep making our times a little bit earlier.
Surprise, we're
Earlier and
early.
earlier. And we did let our mom know this time. She was like, I had no idea you were
I know.
early. Anyway,
Is she at work this morning or at home?
I don't know. They have lots of home jobs happening, so
Yeah.
maybe there was some work at home happening.
It is.
They're always working, whether it's home or office, right? It's another gorgeous day, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't even start. Don't even get me started.
Okay, do you think had I been all along putting cream on my fat
No.
chin? No?
No.
Okay.
I feel like those creams are a giant waste of money.
Okay.
We need plastic surgery.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's where I thought we were. I'm just wondering if I could, go back and tell my 20-year-old self,
Right.
don't forget
Put
the
that,
neck.
Don't forget that cream.
Yeah.
Because it's a real game changer. Karen says, Jodi, I love your hair.
Karen, I went and got a haircut. I went and saw Tito again. I got a little bit of a haircut, but I did get it colored. So this is what I'm thinking. I do love the darker hair on me,
Okay.
but the last few times in the last year I've done it, I thought my gray shows so quickly.
Right.
I don't know that it's the box color I choose is the best color for me. And so my hairdresser suggested, why don't we streak it like platinum-y, like blonde platinum-y. So I'm showing some of my natural hair is kind of
Because
light.
your gray will blend in.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
I feel like you and I have a very similar natural hair color. Like my eyebrows
Yeah.
are my natural hair color. It's an ashy blonde.
Yes.
It's in the blonde family, but
Yes.
it's not bright blonde, right?
Exactly.
And I've just always put bleach foils or highlights or what, like
Yes.
forever and ever and ever. I can't remember when I didn't have them.
Right. So that's
Yours,
where
I
I
love
am.
it. It looks great.
Uh,
What do you think?
I love it.
Good.
I love the fact that I'm not going to be an all over dye job. I'm just too lazy. I'm not going to do my roots 2 weeks after I get
Right.
it done.
I
And-
wish I was that person though.
Right.
Sometimes it's nice to be able to just do it at home for cheaper,
Right.
but whatever.
Actually,
it looks amazing.
Tito, I can't believe how affordable this salon is.
Good.
Anyway, yes.
I'm gonna have to bookmark that.
bookmark it. He's
Because-
amazing.
I mean, I'm always sort of riding that fence of like, oh my gosh, sometimes you just think, well, now I'm not spending money on anything else. I order yarn online and I get a haircut. I don't go
Yes.
anywhere else.
Yes.
So
So I did that. I masked up.
It
I
looks
put
awesome.
gloves on. I went and saw Tito for a couple of hours, and I love it.
and how's Tito?
Oh my god.
I just want to go so I can talk to him and say his name every sentence. Tito, what do you think about this?
Tito is so fabulously gay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. And he.
So did you talk about pride and stuff with Tito?
Oh, we talked about his ex-boyfriends.
That's even better.
Yes. Really, really good.
That's even better.
Actually, I was at a big glass table at the back, is where you sit to have your hair color. So there was three other stylists and 3 other clients, all like at this huge table. We were far apart. I was being safe, but he was talking like it was him and I in a room by
So
ourselves.
he's so open.
He's so open. Oh my god, I love him so much.
He does totally sound like the best kind of person.
Yes. So
Right? Like that
yes.
you're comfortable with and
It was instant with him. He was that great.
he sounds like an amazing guy.
He is an amazing guy. I love him so much.
Now I wish he came to Christmas dinner.
Yes.
Right?
He'll have to. He has no family. He's from Panama. He's dark and he's scruffy and he just
If
shaved.
he wants to come, he should come.
Yes, he should come.
Yes. That
Yeah.
would be amazing. I
Yeah.
would love that.
He's a nerdy gamer a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I knew a
He's
fabulous...
kind of like a combination of lots of things, right?
Yes.
Like
And his
in
ti-
that he's super creative one way,
Yes.
right? Like sometimes the people that are maybe super creative aren't, but I think a gaming
He's a
thing
painter too.
Gaming's a big thing, so he's really
Yes.
creative.
And his type is like kind of like a dirty, rugged...
So you bond over that.
Beardy.
You guys like the
Yes.
same kind of guys.
God, I wish I knew a gay guy. He said, I'm so tired of all my clients saying, oh, I know this gay guy. I'm going
Right.
to... He's like, it's just not gay people attracted to gay. He's
Right.
like, these people come in.
The
it is
checklist is a bit longer.
So far from my type. Anyway, it's so much fun going in to see him, so.
Somebody's saying, can you give me his number, please? Because he
Andrew.
sounds fabulous.
Yes, I can. I'll show you a picture, actually. Let's just see if we can do a little matchmaking.
That's so
He-
funny. And you got nails done. Like this total summer color. Don't you love it?
Okay, so when I went to get my nails done when it opened Friday.
Yes.
I did feel guilty.
So twice in 1 week is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just make it clear.
Okay, it's all good. No judging.
But in the last couple of years, I've been keeping them short because my nails are really badly lifted underneath. So you bang them and it feels like it's ripped your nail off, right?
I know that feeling.
So if I keep them short, I don't usually have that. But when I went for the first time in 3 months,
Right.
I thought, give me them.
Right.
Like,
Give me those tips. I want them long
That's
and
what I did.
fabulous.
they were so long, and I banged them twice this week.
And it hurt like heck.
And then it's bruised. It feels bruised.
I feel like you kind of rip it off your nail bed a little bit then.
Yes.
Right? Isn't that what that is?
Yes.
Yeah, it feels really good.
So then I went back yesterday by myself, and I just said, please file them down and change my color because I had a really dark color last week. Anyway.
Yeah,
That
it was
was-
not a summery color last week. It was gorgeous, and it's one of your favorite colors, that dark red.
Yes.
But I can see why you've got it. It is feeling like summer here. Somebody said, what is the virus like where we're at? We're open in stage 2 right now. We're doing a ton of testing. I mean, it just feels like it's the same thing all the time. It makes me nervous to have things like bars and restaurants open, so I don't go to those things.
Our
But
numbers are going up, you guys.
the numbers are going up, and the testing is also going up. So they're testing more people. I feel like maybe
know,
our numbers
maybe.
were never that low, right? Because we weren't testing as much. I don't know.
They seem suspiciously low. Like 3
Right.
in Edmonton.
Right. Right.
Well, I
so
might-
now that you're kind of learning more and going on through this whole
Yeah.
process, but things like getting together over long weekends and going to restaurants that aren't socially distant, like, of course your numbers are going to go up. But we just don't go a lot of places.
I'm not doing
right?
that.
Yeah. Yeah. And the salon that you were talking about is huge social distancing, sanitizing, masks. So
They
there's
actually-
places you feel safe.
There's 8 stations and only 4 stylists are working at a time.
Yes.
So and they're on the other side of you. You actually
Yes.
don't even see them. So
Yes.
I mean, they get you to
Yes.
wash your hands. They get you to
Yeah.
put a hazmat suit on. No, they don't really.
You go in a sanitation shower, they scrub you down like Silkwood.
Oh my God. Okay, that's Tito.
Let me see.
Have you seen him?
Oh, he's so cute.
And he wears glasses for fun. That's just an accessory. It's not
just because
real.
he looks fabulous in them.
You guys.
Okay,
I love
Jodi.
him. I love
I think
him.
you found a gem of a human.
I did, because when I said
And he obviously loves your hair. He's so good with your hair.
he's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So that was my week. It was a great
That
week.
was just Tuesday.
That was just. You guys. That was like yes, Tuesday. You're right.
Okay,
Tracy.
so I said to you, well, I don't know. I can't believe it's Thursday again. Can I just say that? This week, for some reason, flew by. This week flew by. Can you hear the mowing again?
Apparently Thursday is mow day. Sorry.
Whatever. If we can ignore our kids trashing things when they're little, we can ignore a lawnmower, right?
Yes, Andrew. He is that cute, and that's not. He's so cute.
Cuter
okay.
in person.
Yeah. So mowing is finishing. I think.
I think
Fingers
so.
crossed.
Whatever. We're not worried about mowing. Garbage trucks should be rolling by any minute.
Yeah.
It was just a busy week, right? It was just, I don't know why the week went crazy.
You shipped.
Maybe, but that was that.
ton.
That's not normal in my week. Thank you to everybody that popped in and shopped in our Etsy shop. Muffy was a big. Everybody loved Muffy.
We love Muffy.
Everybody
Muffy
loves
is
Muffy.
on order again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Muffy's coming back.
Yeah.
So anybody that did order, your stuff is in the mail.
Good morning, Jimmy Boo.
Neighbor, we're podcasting. Exactly. Muffy's totally coming back.
Yeah.
Bigger and better than ever.
We should have known.
Muffy is.
We were
Muffy's on her way. That's
we were a
so
little
great.
conservative in our first order. Obviously, we shouldn't have been because
That's not like us. I don't know what the heck.
she's that fabulous.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's been a good week. But you came over, and I said to you, "What's going on?"
Okay, so this is a thing. This
Jodi's
happened
got a
yesterday.
Band-Aid on her neck.
Right here. This happened yesterday. So, like I'm in the mirror, I'm washing my face, and it's getting whiskers as you get older for females is a thing. Right?
Jodi, I have a wax pot at home for a reason.
Thank goodness
I use it all
my
the time.
hair is light on my face. So I was thinking, Mom got us those little face shavers. They're like, Do you
use that thing?
Did you? Yes.
Didn't even open it.
Oh my God, I'll take yours. Anyway,
I have to find it.
the girls have them and they're kind of dull. They've used them a ton. It's a thing. Like women shave
It's
like
for
their peach.
is it shaving or exfoliating?
Both.
So does it? Here's my concern. I think shaving, and then I think, oh, you get like whiskers, like thick,
Time will tell.
right? Like, so I think when men shave their face, the hair comes in coarser, like shaving your legs.
Yeah,
like you get
maybe. I might have a 5 o'clock shadow next week.
Okay, let me know.
Okay, so I couldn't find that thing. So I thought, it's the same as a razor,
Oh,
right?
Shit.
So dry, that was my first mistake.
Were you?
I'm shaving my face dry. And at first it feels okay, right? It's a brand new razor. I'm doing it very lightly, just getting the peach fuzz off.
Right.
And then it kind of feels razor burny. And then I go over here.
So then I kept going.
I shaved my fucking mole off.
No.
I did. I had a mole here. It was maybe 1.5 millimeters raised. It wasn't like a weird hue. It was, I shaved my mole off. And it hasn't stopped bleeding since. I might have to go get it cauterized.
Jodi, that's what it looks like. It looks like you've had a mole removed or something. Like it looks like a little procedure
Tracie.
area.
You should have seen.
That must have hurt like a
I
bitch.
had last night. You know what? It didn't hurt, and it's just a little stingy.
But gushed blood?
But as soon as you take the Band-Aid off, it's seeping blood already. I might have to go get it like silver nitrate cauterized a little bit.
How do you do that? Oh, okay. Just
Like-
go to the doctor?
Like just go to the Medi Center, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I have a flat mole.
Great. Okay, so maybe I should try that razor thing.
But don't do it over a mole.
But just be really careful.
And I kept
I mean, I wax. That's what I do for my like.
umbrella.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, look at that. Whoa.
It's just a little windy. Okay. So that's
Caught the umbrella.
So last night I had like
that's just last night.
a bandage and then tape all over it. And then it wasn't soaked through, so at some point it stopped. Like it wasn't like it had seeped blood.
Yeah.
But then as soon as I took it off from the crusted thing, this is sounding really gross.
So what if you just leave it now with a Band-Aid? Just keep changing your Band-Aid. It'll just heal. Like it's not like it's
Right, now I don't have to take it
bleeding.
off, but as soon as I take it off, like it just seeps blood, like a big
okay.
drop of blood. So you're right, it's not gushing blood, it's
Right.
not bleeding. I put a little polysporin.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll heal.
Oh, put a drop of super glue. That's what Shane thought.
No.
Yeah, they have glue for skin.
I know, but get the glue for skin.
Right, it's the same as crazy glue. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm hoping I saved my mole. I'm hoping to get it sewed back on.
Oh, that's a drama.
Yes, that was my last night. I felt like a idiot. Like just shaving. Good thing I didn't shave this one off. Jeez. Anyway,
You're
all I kept
hilarious.
thinking was, is that Austin Powers where that mole. He had a big mole.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, that is hilarious.
Yeah. So I shaved my mole off
and
last
a
night.
public service announcement, all I wrapped into one.
Yes. And it kind of feels
So
a little.
use this little blade thing Mom got us. She gave it to me, and it was like, I heard that it's a kind of a good exfoliator, which is what we all need, especially living in a
Yeah.
dry climate, right?
Yeah,
We live in a very
Yeah.
dry place.
we do.
But now I'll be a little
Maybe this mole won't grow a hair anymore.
doubtful.
It's a mole in one. That's what I was getting. Like, it's just like, my blade was so sharp. Be careful shaving your face.
And definitely don't do it dry.
Stypic pencil from the drugstore. Is that like a silver nitrate thing?
Maybe it helps heal
Yeah.
things up.
Because I've had moles removed before. Gay!
Good morning, Gay.
I shaved my mole off last night.
Jodi was dealing with whiskers and shaved off a mole.
By mistake.
So
So I've got a Band-Aid. It won't stop bleeding when I take the Band-Aid off.
it's
But good
too
news,
funny.
I don't have a mole on my chin anymore.
Yeah, great news. That is great news.
Right.
Well, weren't you just worried about the hair? The mole's no big deal.
I didn't care about the hair.
You didn't?
I mean, the mole. I didn't.
Right.
The mole was fine. It was kind of just a raised little. It wasn't like a squishy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was mole.
Mole. Anyway, so that's I'm whisker free and mole free.
So it's a good day.
It's a
and
good
you got your
day.
nails done, your hair done.
You guys,
I
I'm
feel like
rocking it.
in a real world, you could be going somewhere and just killing it.
Right. How
But-
about you?
We're just all just going home.
Other than a busy week, God, you're right. Every week this comes around and it's like, wait a minute. I haven't done anything to show.
No, really?
Well-
Have you been knitting at all?
Slowly, I've
You had
eased
a busy
my
work week too.
and just feeling like I have nothing, no inspiration
I
to pick
agree.
up the needles.
I totally
Um,
agree. I think a lot of us feel like that.
right, but
Yeah.
and that's
I have a
Okay.
bunch of whips, which is great because
Yeah.
now I don't have to think about what yarn do I put with what pattern. So I can just keep working on things that I've already cast on. But as far as like wanting to cast on things,
yeah.
I want to cast on that Rocket Tee by Tanis Fiber
Do you know
Arts
what? I was
so
looking
bad.
at I was looking at teas this week, and I'll talk a little bit about
Okay,
that.
good.
But I was also I got down the Ravelry hole and
Yeah.
I was in it for like an hour and a half.
I don't think I would do mohair, but I think a couple really complimentary colors would be like the
Yeah.
cutest t-shirt.
Yeah. You know what I watched this week that I'm super excited to share, and we talked about it too on YouTube.
What?
Uncomfortable conversations
That's
with a
what I
black
was
man.
going to talk
Really?
about. Yes.
Okay, so I found him by someone had reposted his original
video.
video.
It went all over, didn't it?
Yes, it went all over. He is amazing.
Emmanuel Ocho.
He is a football player.
Is he? Okay.
Okay, am I
No,
wrong?
no. You're probably right. I'm like, is he? I didn't know. I just know he's super fit and handsome.
Yes.
Right? I just didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know if he was a football player.
Right, and so he had Matthew McConaughey because Matthew McConaughey was obviously. There's a little story about Matthew McConaughey saying he saw it on
Yes.
social media
Yes.
and he was moved. The next day he got up and he thought, I want to have a conversation. Blah blah blah.
Right.
Second episode was a uncomfortable conversation with a black man. With
This is who we're talking about, Emmanuel Ocho.
oh my god.
And he's got a great website called uncomfortableconvos.com, and you can read about him. There's links to all the videos. But I haven't actually read the website
Gorgeous.
yet. He's super hot. Don't be distracted. He's got lots of good things to say.
Yeah.
He's super good looking. But you're right. He's got a degree in sports management, and he's been an NFL player.
Yeah. So this
And a master's degree in sports psychology.
this man is a
I love-
brilliant.
It's crazy that we both. This was like what I've been watching that I wanted to
Yes.
share this week.
Yes.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
No. So that's right. I'm glad we have information. The same kind of. No. I'm glad we have the same thoughts on him because he's fabulous.
He was just very. Like he says, he wants to have these conversations with white people that we're afraid to ask.
right.
Right. So when we hear words like white privilege for the first time and think, my paycheck is tiny. Don't you call me privileged? Like, so he's explaining to you, no. That's not
Has
what
nothing
white.
to do with
that's
money.
not what white privilege
Yeah.
is. It has nothing to do with economic status, right?
Yeah.
So I think for anybody that's looking to watch or listen to someone that's just conversationally explaining things from a black viewpoint,
Yeah.
that you didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. Like, he's telling you all this stuff in such a way that it's just a real. I'm riveted. I want to hear every word. I've watched them more than once.
I actually agree because I feel like when you're listening to something and something resonates, you're still kind of processing and thinking about it, so you might miss some things that were spoken about after that. So I feel like if I go back at least 2, sometimes 3 times
Yeah.
on things like that, I get so much more out of it.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
So we'll link his website in our show notes and his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I hope that you have a few minutes to check him out too. But I love him and learning more about him. I didn't know all of his. Like, I didn't know what he was. I looked at him and thought he's so fit. He's got to be, but maybe he's just a super fit guy. I don't know.
Just about fell off my chair.
The way he presents what he has to say is very informative and in a tone it really is like, I'm here to teach you this.
And he's not
Like,
not
let's
looking
come
down
close.
at you. I want you. Yes.
Like, come here, come on, let's just talk about this.
Yes.
Let's just have this conversation.
It's not like you should know what he's not
Right.
talking down at you. He wants truly a conversation.
Yes.
Because let me be completely transparent in saying, when the whole diversity movement happened in early 2019
Yes.
in our knitting community,
Yes.
I didn't know I was in the white privileged column.
All of those words were new to me. All of those words were new to me.
I did not know a lot of things.
All of it.
Yes.
And it made me very nervous to talk about because I was so uneducated about it.
Right.
Like I could speak from my heart about what I believe and how, you know, it doesn't matter to me what color your skin is. Let's be friends, let's knit, let's do whatever. But I didn't know the proper language. And so yes, I've been learning all
Right.
of that.
And I feel like a lot of times with myself and hearing other people, they're afraid to say something because they, number one, don't want to offend. That would be
course.
horrific to
Of
offend
course.
someone not knowing that
Offend,
you're doing
injure,
that. Yes.
damage,
hurt
someone.
And so when I hear a conversation, an uncomfortable conversation with a black man and what he has and what he wants to say and do, he just wants to teach us.
And I feel like there's so much out there right now. If you want to learn, it's there. It's there for you to find.
Yeah.
And this was one that I loved too this week.
I loved it so much.
Yeah.
So that's what we both apparently
So
wanted
that's
to
crazy
share.
because that's what I had bookmarked to talk about. but-
Emmanuel is an amazing man. He is so worth your time.
Totally.
Yeah, he is so worth your
what a
time.
gem. So if you want to find him on Instagram, that is how you spell his name and that is his Instagram handle. But his website is called uncomfortableconvos.com. But we'll link it all.
Yeah, it'll all be
So,
linked.
That was fantastic. Oh, good. Now there's like a weed whacker.
Perfect.
I feel like
I was hoping.
this is almost like a Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. It's like,
What else can happen,
it's
right?
like, oh, now it's quiet. Oh, good. We were hoping it was going to be loud.
Right.
We were hoping it wasn't going to go smooth.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's quiet, we would feel like, what is going on?
Yeah. You guys, it is the most glorious morning here. I can't even.
It is my favorite time of day. I love coming out here in my pajamas, in my coffee, sitting down, and the dogs come out, and we just watch the breeze blow the leaves, and it's kind of shady. It's not too hot.
Yeah.
And I love it. I use it as sort of my outdoor living room, and our summers are so short. So I'm a little bit jealous of people that live in places where you can have this outdoor living space all year.
Let me tell you, if you lose a day, your summer seems short. Like,
Right.
because we don't have a very long summer. Come third week in August, it's starting to get cool.
Yes.
Like it's okay. So this is one other thing that I was excited to share.
Oh, I love it.
Did you order some?
I ordered us mugs. Hey, have we talked about... Okay, this week, there were some amazing high points this week. I know I love... Right? There was a giant fundraiser with Magpie Fibers, and the beautiful Gigi made it. That was a giant
Yes.
donation to the Conscious Kid. I hope you guys got in on that. I hope you got to see it, even just to read about what was going on if you didn't, or even just sharing it to say this is what's going on. It was a huge, beautiful, exciting weekend for that.
It was
Celebrating
you guys.
Juneteenth, which
We
again Saturday I followed that hashtag and learned so much about
Right?
Juneteenth. So much.
It is a day to celebrate.
And it was Father's Day. The
Yeah.
weekend was pretty good, I feel like.
Yeah.
Right? It was. But yeah, what are you showing? You've got the beautiful.
We have talked about standing in the gap and making sure we as white privileged do our part. White privileged people do our part.
Absolutely.
And Gigi has coined the phrase "stand in the gap,"
It's so good.
which means you've got to actively do your part to
Speak
make
up.
Black Lives matter and Black Lives front and center and Black Lives important.
Don't let anything slip by. You
No.
Speak up when you see it. That's standing in the gap.
Yeah. Keep actively working at making Black lives feel as important
Absolutely.
as they should.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not just the week of a hashtag that's been started, but as a lifestyle movement. I love that. Movement, not moment. Movement. Forever. Every day.
I agree. That was good. That was really good.
That was Gigi.
Okay, so these stand in the gap sticker decals, decals, can be ordered.
Yeah, Gigi's got a lot of amazing stuff,
that's
but I
fun.
do love that. A good sticker.
And we ordered t-shirts.
I love a good sticker. So I'll share the cups because they were so much fun. But
I'm sorry you can't order them.
yeah,
but
these are actually sold out. It was an amazing fundraiser. But Magpie Fibers made these beautiful thermal tumblers that say commit to change and stand in the gap from, with Gigi
Yeah.
made it underneath. And they raised
$37,000+
in like 3 or 4 days. Congratulations, everyone.
So this was a beautiful fundraiser. What was it for again?
It was, I believe, the celebration of Juneteenth, if I got the details right. Magpie Fibers released it. Is that right? I'm sure that's what that was. It was released to celebrate.
Okay, so that's standing in the gap. If you can support somebody who's having some sort of selling a product, or just to be able to donate to charities that support Black lives,
or even just go to the Conscious Kid, which is what the benefit, all of this money went to benefit that organization. Go to the Conscious Kid and now read their material and see what they're doing. What this did, all of this money is now going to provide literature to schools, because we know racism is learned. Yeah. Nobody's born that way. It is taught in the home. It's taught in schools, right?
Yes.
So all of this literature is going to now be in the school system, I think at lots of different levels. I get kind of emotional just thinking about it.
I know.
It's a big deal.
It is a really huge deal. So when we talk about standing in the gap and what we can do, not everyone can be financially supportive, and we totally understand that, because it's not all about being financially supportive.
It is not.
It's about, in your home, what you're teaching your family, what you're teaching and educating your friends about, and it's about showing up and reading material and being a better you, how you can support the Black community and what that means. And it's not always financial.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was the post from Magpie Fibers telling you, hey, this is how we're celebrating Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Love, love, love.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Anyway, I wanted to share because it was a big deal and it was very exciting.
Yeah.
It is, however, over and sold out for the cups. But it was a great day. I loved seeing the support, and I loved seeing the videos.
Yeah.
And Kayla of Marissa Made took over the Magpie Fibers Instagram that day. I have to say, I spent a lot of time on Instagram on Saturday.
Well,
nothing Monday and Tuesday, and Sunday not so much, but Saturday I was on Instagram a lot.
Yeah.
So
that happens.
It was great though. It was the fundraiser, it was Juneteenth, I was watching all these videos, reading articles, and it felt great.
It does.
It felt great.
Doesn't it?
And then Saturday or Sunday was Father's Day. Yay to anybody that is a dad or
dad role.
Dad nurturer, right? So that was great. We got to go see our dad. The vest I finished last week was not for my husband. It was for my dad. It was for my dad. And he put it on and loved it. And I couldn't believe it fit. My mom gave me one of his other vests that he likes to wear. So I did the whole swatching and picking the size that way. And it turned out right? Like it just worked. So it turned out nice.
Looked like it was like knit on his body. That's how perfect the fit was.
I'm not kidding you. It's one of my most favorite things I've ever knit.
You guys, the way that this yarn moved and settled into each other, into the stitches, there was seaming. The whole thing was seamed. I defy you to find a seam on that sweater.
I think that's like even a woolen spun yarn would be great for that. But this, the Rowan felted tweed is what I use. There is a Ravelry page if you wanted to go check it out. I didn't do any modifying to the pattern. I just knit it.
Yeah.
I just knit the size.
So
I knit it at the gauge. I just happened to get the gauge that is listed in the pattern.
Yeah.
But I think there's also a lot of projects on Ravelry if you wanted to check them out. I think a lot of people have knit it. But I would knit it again with the same yarn and same pattern and do nothing different. So to me, that's like,
it's so cute. I want one for myself, and I'm seriously contemplating a DK weight.
Yes.
I don't want to seam it. Sorry.
Jodi, do the knitting and we'll seam it together. I'll show you. It's so not hard. It's not hard.
And it starts
And
at
it's
the top.
not even that much, because up here, it's like a little bit of seaming here, but the side seams are not very much.
Can I join after the armpits? Or is it actually one piece?
If you want to knit it in the round,
piece?
knit it in the round. If you want to knit it in the round up to the fronts and back, the split, you can absolutely do it. If that's really going to make it more pleasurable for you, great. And if you want to ever knit a couple of swatches, and I'll show you how to mattress stitch, it's super easy.
Yeah, because I've just never done it.
Yeah,
so I'm just.
it's super easy.
Yeah. I should practice with a couple of swatches.
Yeah. Totally. And I just do think, if you're being super, super like picky about things, I love garments knit in the round.
I'm not that person.
But a seamed piece is a little bit different. It's different in the way it's stable and holds a beautiful shape and looks a certain way. Like it looks a little, it's never going to get sloppy looking, I don't think.
Right.
Not that that's really important for everything, but it does.
Yeah, I've heard it's
it
more
does look
stable
great.
garment. Okay, so is Mom going to be angry again this week? No, I'm just kidding. Is she going to be...
What?
Do you think she got our text?
I hope so, but maybe she's busy.
Like doing gardening and stuff?
Yeah.
Should I call her at home?
They painted this wrought iron fence in their yard that took them all day the other day. Like 8 hours.
And it was hot.
It was hot. That
30.
day. But they were under umbrellas. But still.
I'm not happy about that.
Yes. So I feel like...
God, they're going to live to their 110. They're so active and so physical. That is key.
Yeah. And just this COVID, I have to say, is driving our mom, both of them crazy. But now my mom's starting to drive my dad crazy because she's thinking of jobs. Like, their house is sparkling and organized. And now it's just like...
Oh, you know what they did?
Let's rip out our flooring. Like, just crazy.
Yes.
Crazy things.
So on their back patio... They clear coat. They have the railings that are glass inserts, and it's black metal,
just like
framing.
Aluminum, whatever.
She has this clear coat stuff, so she clear coated her railing and all the chairs.
It's like super Armor All, so it's like this black is gleaming. It looks like a high gloss black paint. But that was an after. Like,
those are the little jobs. Yeah, I swear.
They've always taken care of everything.
She must be mortified when she comes to my house. And she sees like my windows and the
She's
dog
not
hair.
judgy. Hello, Ellie. I see your smiling face.
She isn't judgy, but I'm just like,
everybody's different, Jode.
you could eat off.
But
her
yeah,
floor.
she's probably judgy.
Yeah.
She's judging you.
Yeah.
She probably just thinks, I wish I could come over here and get busy.
You know what? Nothing's
You
stopping
would be
you.
happy. She would be happy.
I will socially distance. I will leave the house and sit in my car if I have to.
Right. So should we start with our giveaways, because it's so exciting that we had so many last week. Everybody was so generous. So there was the Pride Sock ebook that the lady messaged you, right?
Yes. We want to thank our anonymous donor, and I will make sure I get these names to her.
So she donated 5 ebooks, and the ebook is called Pride Socks, and if you purchase it now in June, there's a percentage of the profits that are going to the Trevor Project. So that is an amazing organization as well. I bought the book.
Yeah.
And Matt did a beautiful job on his patterns. They're absolutely gorgeous. So these people are going to get the book, and we're also going to send a skein of rainbow yarn, because whatever, it's super fun. The patterns are gorgeous, and
I love it.
Who doesn't love knitting with a rainbow, especially in Pride Month?
Okay, so Tracy, that segues perfectly. Just let me show you something.
Oh my goodness, it's like we had a plan.
Madison dyed these months and months ago. She went crazy with speckles.
So tell everybody, Madison is your daughter.
My daughter, and we were just having fun in the dye pots one day. She did 4 sock sets like this. I'm going to get her to do one more, and I'm going to contact these people.
Should that be okay?
These are going to be what I include, because they're totally rainbow.
I love it.
Right? So then
and never to be found again. Super original.
No.
This is it. You'll be the only person with like.
It's like every speckle she could.
She did a great job.
That's it. Just speckles.
You have very artistic kids.
Those two, Jordan and I.
You're crafty, and she's crafty, but like artists, shit,
yes.
you know.
Mackenzie and Madison are very artsy. So these are going to go with the.
Okay, so
these 5 winners.
I will message all of these folks on Ravelry. If that's you, you will get a a message on Ravelry, and then your email or your mailing address and stuff. Jodi will send the yarn.
I will. I'll send the yarn. Yeah.
And we also had that gorgeous leather bag.
I'll message
from
them.
Jezebel B. Oh, okay.
One thing off your plate, because then I can send these to the other lady.
The gorgeous large La Rouge leather bag from Jezebel B was a giveaway, and that was so gorgeous. The thread for that, we asked everybody just to tell us about. We just felt so loved when Jezebel sent that stuff. She said such nice things, and we just said, tell us something that somebody has done for you that was nice. Maybe it was they brought you coffee in bed, maybe it was big, maybe it was little, who knows. It's a really nice thread to read about.
It was so just.
It is.
Sometimes it's just nice to, like, chicken soup for the soul, you know, sort
totally
of those
like
feel-good things, and it kind of sometimes inspires, like, I can do that, right?
Yeah. It really is. I mean, good things spread. Like, good things can spread as well as
Karma's
bad
a
things.
thing.
It is a real thing.
Yeah.
I totally believe that. So if you are fell for you will get an ear burn and a beautiful leather bag. She's actually Mandy in Australia.
Mandy.
So this bag that was made in Quebec, Canada, is now going to find a home in Australia.
Don't you love that?
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
So thank you for everybody that comes to the Ravelry group. This is crazy. I don't know how many people are in other Ravelry groups, but we think it's crazy. There's over 23,000 members of our Ravelry group.
That's a big group.
I think so.
Yeah. What's an ear burn? Tracie will send them a message.
That's so funny. That's just a word that I learned through Ravelry too. It's just when we tag you in something on Ravelry, they call it an ear burn. It goes, you get a message in your email box from Ravelry. But yeah, I think that's just a Ravelry term.
Yeah.
But it's like tagging someone on Instagram when you say, you use but this is the Ravelry version of that.
Okay.
So thanks for that, everybody.
Okay, this is really fun.
I didn't get a giveaway this week.
This is our giveaway, one of them.
Oh, thank goodness, because I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know. I
it.
can't believe it's Thursday. Can I just say that?
Okay, so Stephanie.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, here.
Okay, how come I don't know? Who is this?
Stephanie, turn it over.
Oh my God, I want this.
Oh my God.
The creative knitter?
She's the creative knitter, and that's
Where's
her
she
Instagram
from?
handle.
Okay, let me look. Oh my God, this is beautiful.
Stephanie reached out and said, I have a new rainbow sock set. Can I send one to the podcast for a giveaway?
Yes!
Pride Month.
Thank you!
Everything is rainbows.
What?
Yeah. And Stephanie,
Okay,
so this is available in her shop.
Look at the colors. It's not your typical.
Okay, and that's
it's kind of a modern, funky rainbow.
Yeah, that's what I love about this. And it's sock weight yarn. She says, thank you for always being so positive in the fiber community and being so honest.
I'm totally ordering one of these.
It's called Once a Rainbow Collection. Oh, and she's included 2 extra stitch markers. We can add to some giveaways.
We will totally add them. How fun is that? I'm loving.
Please let me know who wins this so I can make sure they get the coordinating Once Upon a Time rainbow cowl. Okay, hold the phone, guys.
We're almost organized.
This is why you don't send this to me.
Okay, but it did say something about love from Ontario. So she's a Canadian maker.
Perfect.
We're always looking. Oh, it is garbage day.
Oh my God, this is way.
The only thing that would be better is if my dogs are in the yard, because Ellie tears across the yard and barks like crazy, like she's going to be, oh, that's so cute. Like she's going to be really mad at the garbage truck.
Okay, so she has got a cowl that is knit in her rainbow mini
So
skins.
this is basically a kit for the cowl, or you can do whatever you want with it. But
and it's Stephanie's very first pattern.
Oh, and you know what? There is nothing like a stripe project.
Feather and fan.
It goes
some
so
yarn overs.
fast.
Yes.
Okay, so oh my goodness.
Doesn't that bring you joy?
Yes,
today?
the colors are stunning, like crazy beautiful.
Okay,
So
this will be fun. So yay! So you get pattern, yarn, stitch
Pattern,
marker.
yarn, stitch marker. That's the giveaway this week. Oh
Yay.
my gosh. I love it. I love all these rainbowy giveaways for Pride Month. It seems so appropriate.
Doesn't it?
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to tuck this in here right now.
Daddy, long
So
legs.
obviously,
It went in the
obviously
bag.
she makes polymer clay things too.
Ugh.
Wowie.
Just a
Somebody
second.
said that Stephanie's near her.
Hold the phone.
That's so cool. What?
I have a daddy long legs in my
Ew.
bag. Gross. I think I squished it. Now it's going to rain. Oh, no, it's good. He's good. He's walking away.
Okay.
What
super
a
fun.
great thank you, Stephanie. And you know what?
That's really generous. Thank you so much.
This was waiting for me last Thursday when I got home.
Oh.
That's the fun thing also about every week is that we get to share these things quicker, right?
It is. Oh, you know what? I'm actually. We thought for a long time, we could never possibly do every week with a podcast. It's just too much time.
Yeah.
But it's our new normal, and it feels really, really good.
It does feel good.
It feels really
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
and we love it. So
It's kind of like, it's not like work that it feels like work, but
No.
it's scheduled in.
it's scheduled
Yes.
in as something that we really want to do, and I love the sharing. I love
Yeah.
the sharing.
Yeah.
So have you been knitting? We've been talking a long
Show us
time.
something about your knitting. Show us something.
Well, okay. Did you ask me if I have an FO?
Do you have an FO?
Yes, I have an FO.
You did it.
Jodi.
Did you use the kit?
Jodi, you guys, not only do I have
I
an
did
F-
too, Tracy.
Okay, so we showed these super fun kits last week from Laura Nelkin. And she's an amazing designer, but one of the things she's very prolific with are beaded designs. And I've just never taken the time to learn how to bead. I think they look
These
beautiful.
kind of beaded designs?
Okay, excuse me? What?
So
Who-
you made a wrap bracelet.
Who has a bracelet? This is called phylum or something like that. This was one of her in March. This was her Lola's Choice kit. She's got clubs, and every second month you get a small project. It's really affordable. We'll link her shop again this week. But in March, this was what you got, and there were several different colors
Let me
available.
put it on you.
And I knit it to fit exactly. So, I mean, it wasn't all like
What?
sunshine and roses because I had never knit with beads before. So she's got tutorial videos, which I watched. And then I'm like, what?
Oh, I didn't think I would be a knitted jewelry person.
Me either.
How much do you love it?
I love it. And not only do I love it, but it was super fun to knit. And I just started this Tuesday night. So Tuesday and Wednesday evening, I knit it. Tuesday night, I'm like, no TV, and there was nobody around, and I'm reading the instructions out loud. I did it all wrong.
In what part?
So I'm looking at my pattern, and it says string 30 beads on your yarn.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I strung 30 beads, and I just, I mixed and matched them. There's a whole, you get all these
Yes.
cute beads. So I was like, I wish she told you like which order to string them in. So I'm like, just kind of mixing it up. Well, I didn't read the pattern right. If you read the pattern, it says the little sparkly ones are the ones you string. The bigger ones are the ones you're going to place on a stitch later. So I got about this much knit, and then when I got to that part where it said place this certain bead, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So I ripped it out, which it was only this much work. It's only 9 stitches that you're working on. And you know what I knitted on? You know those flexi flip? I meant to bring them out.
What are people talking about? A hat pattern, giveaway hat pattern. I don't know if that was someone misinterpreted what we were saying. We have no hat pattern to give away.
No.
That was the second comment someone said.
Oh,
And don't
okay.
forget about your hat pattern. I have a new hat pattern. I'm not giving it away. It's for charity for the month of June.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
Sorry. Anyway, so I ripped it out and I started over, but I've never knit with beads. So you've got these beads on your working yarn. So you're knitting and like, see how beautiful that is? Now you go ahead.
Okay, so I just did the same thing. This is what I needed. I needed a little project. I just started. I opened my kit. She has a download code. You go download it. It actually puts it in your Ravelry.
Like this is the whole project.
Yes.
I love it. All
Yes.
you need is a needle.
I've never beaded, so I watched her two tutorials. This kind of was like, huh? But I did it.
Jodi, the color you picked, you're gonna wear this.
So mine, I didn't finish, but I'm having so much joy knitting it.
I'm totally knitting. I'm gonna knit that one too.
I love it.
So you can just go to Ravelry and buy these patterns, but I think the kit is way more fun.
I do too.
Especially if you've never knit with beads before, because I could actually knit another bracelet. Like, look at this. I've got this much yarn. I could knit another one.
Yes.
And I knit the size medium.
So you could knit a single one, maybe not a full.
I would need beads.
Oh,
I've
right.
got yarn,
Right.
but I have plenty. There's enough beads in there to knit the large, and then I think you get a couple extra in case you lose a bead or something. But it was, I
Yes.
I can't believe how much fun it was. And I used those. They're great for like a DPN. If you've got DPNs, they're very easy. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. You're gonna love it.
Right.
You're gonna
That's the
love it.
same one.
Yeah.
You
So
guys.
DPNs work really great because you're just working a small amount of stitches. But I pulled out those flexi flips that I've never used when Addie came out with them. I was like, I don't think so. I'm a magic loop person. They were perfect.
Were they?
Yes, they were perfect for this project.
Okay.
So I didn't need, like, I couldn't find the right size DPNs, and I just didn't want to deal with magic
Yeah,
loop.
I didn't have a DPN, so I'm using a sock needle. And
Are you like, is it okay? I think I
Yes.
have another set of flexi flips if
it
you
is
want them.
absolutely okay. You just
Okay,
keep
good.
flipping it back and forth. It is.
It's easy.
I'm not finding it a pain.
Okay, now you tell me about your experience because I want to hear all about it.
I was the same way. I just thought I needed a little project. I needed a project that was small.
Yes.
And I needed something that was like fun and new to me. And this checked all those boxes. So I did that. I just downloaded
So
the
you
pattern.
watched her videos.
Watched the video, downloaded the pattern, and then just cast on. You guys, this could not be easier.
I agree. And there was just little things that I didn't know about, like how to place the bead, but there's videos and it's so easy.
I didn't do that.
Even though you didn't know how to do it, it's really easy.
Right.
It wasn't a big brain stretch, but
Yes.
yet it was inspiring to me because it was so new. Like I hadn't done
Yeah.
it before. So sorry.
Oh, she was expecting a hat pattern on Ravelry. Just a minute, from what you said last week, but I don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's called the slipped rib hat, and if you just look for Jodi Brown, Jodi Brown,
Yes.
it'll take you to my shop, and
Yeah.
it'll be there. I'm
It
sorry for
came out
misunderstanding.
It came
yeah.
out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it is out already.
And beautiful. You're gonna love it.
So there was a little bit of a learning curve on the purl side on which way to hold your needle or your yarn, which way to put your yarn. I said screw it. I did it
Which
the
way to
exact
put your bead, you mean?
right where you put the yarn in the front when you purled or the yarn in the back.
No, that's the bead. Whether the bead is in the front or the bead is in the back.
That was I didn't want to have to remember that.
Sure.
So I knit with the bead in the front every single time.
Okay.
So it was just a left or right leaning.
So you do that with this one. So one you do left and one you do right, and then that way it looks like the beads are going like this. Sort of. I mean, it's not a huge.
I can see
how
that.
see how it does
Yes.
that.
See,
And-
mine are all one leaning.
Yeah, and I totally screwed up mine the first time too. I thought that
Yeah.
meant to put another bead there, but it just takes a little
Oh.
bit of. I definitely screwed up, but I learned, and I had a ball
I
doing
learned
it.
that.
I really did.
Loved it.
I really did. And it's got all that another reason I love the kits are because you get all the little jewelry
Oh
findings.
yes, this one is a
You
little
don't
bit
have to
different.
go to
Whoa.
the craft store and get the perfect clasp or anything like that. It's all in there.
This one being a bit wider,
I want to make that.
she has you with a little leather,
That's so cool. I'm totally making one of those.
and then you'll be doing it on this other side, so it's like a little leather closure.
I've actually bought beads before. Like I have containers of beads, but
Yes.
I guess one day I was thinking I'm going to make a project, but I've never used them. So I have beads and I have this kit and you can make.
Well, I'm not a bead garment person. I know that from what I wear.
Yeah.
But I'm loving a little bit of beading in this.
The jewelry is super fun.
Yes.
And I love it.
You'll wear that.
I think I'll totally wear it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Super
I love that.
neutral. You don't need a lot of yarn. So if you do end up having things like this at home, like little jewelry things,
Row 1 minis.
Row 1 minis is perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank
for
you,
that.
Row 1 Yarns, for being our sponsor.
Oh my god, I'm not even letting go of my coffee today, you guys.
Row 1 Yarns, knitting with a mini. It's a mystery kit every month. They come wound already.
Just like that.
Whatever.
Perfect.
So thank you, Row 1 Yarns. It is a mystery club. You don't know what you're going to get, but you know you're going to get fabulous.
You do. You end up discovering a new dyer. You get 10 pre-wound labeled mini skeins that are ready for your scrappy project, whatever that may be, as well as another little surprise, and then a sheet on the dyer. Who's the dyer? What are they all about? And their colors. So it is very affordable. There is free shipping in the continental US. I can't even think of anything that's on the downside here. So
there's always something along the way where you're going to be like, ooh, I need a little something.
Yeah.
This is your little something.
It is.
Yeah.
And if you ever think that you maybe will do one of those scrappy blankets or scrappy projects or whatever, this is a great way to get a little bit of a mini stash that's pre-wound and ready to go.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love it so much.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you, Rowan Yarns.
So, Jodi, you knit this week. I'm so excited for you.
Okay.
What's this?
I'm knitting my slipped rib hat.
Another gorgeous ribbing. Last week it was yellow.
Right. I'm doing another. I haven't done anything to that yellow ribbing. And
these colors.
I showed this a couple episodes ago. This is Dyed by Dells. This is our friend Vincent. These are 2 brand new colorways for him that he launched this past Saturday.
Oh, they're so
I'm sure
beautiful.
they're sold out. I didn't check this morning. This is something watery. This is Abador's Waters. And it is a moody kind of...
It's
darker kind of robin's egg kind of, right?
Yes, yes.
I love it so much.
It's so beautiful.
And then this was a darker charcoal that is, I don't, it's new to me. I think it might be new, but it is.
No, it is new. That one's new.
It's, you guys, it's perfect.
He had maybe 5 or 6 new colors in his update. He's been developing new colors and they were beautiful.
I love this combination.
That's gorgeous.
So that's what I started. But you're right. I just needed to get something on the needles.
Yeah.
And just
it's a big thing to sort of plan a big project, especially a multi-skein, multicolor.
Yeah.
My brain's not going there right now. I see Stephen West's Painted Brick sweater is about to come out, I think. The test knitters are sharing their versions. I totally want to knit that.
Is it all over?
It's all over the whole thing. So there's a main color that separates the rows of multicolors if you want. I'm already mentally trying to put things together because I love it.
That is so incredibly beautiful.
Zach test knit it. What?
Is it amazing, Zach? Oh, I can only imagine.
Vincent's Yarn Company is Designs by Dells, and you can...
Dyed by Dells.
Oh, sorry, you're right. He's a designer too. Designs by Dells. Dyed by Dells. And his colors are beautiful. There's every single color he has in his shop, I could knit a sweater.
BoutiqueGarçon.com.
Yeah, Boutique Les Garçons.
BoutiqueLesGarçons.com.
And he had
I'm loving
an
this.
update on the weekend too with lots of beautiful colors. I may or may not have ordered a few skeins.
Dyed by Dells is sold on BoutiqueLesGarçons.com.
We'll link it again. You can find that link in our show notes from last week.
Yeah.
But we'll link it again this week.
Yeah.
Gigi was just saying she saw a test knit version of that sweater, the Painted Brick sweater that Dana made. So I can only imagine that that's like a stunning rainbow combination.
Wow.
I really want to knit it. It's something that's so different. Vincent's winking at me. Did I buy a couple of skeins?
Is he cheating?
Vincent.
What the hell?
I don't have to tell her everything.
It's hard. And she did one for her baby.
Oh, of course she did. Jelly Bean needs... Oh my gosh. Now I can't wait to see.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So this... You know why I didn't continue with the yellow is going to be a design, and my brain's not there.
Totally.
So this isn't. This is just my pattern.
You can go on autopilot. And the colors inspire you, so it's like a pleasure to just sit and knit it, right?
The Painted Brick sweater is gone to the graphic designer too.
Wow. How do we know these things?
Oh, maybe
okay, that's exciting.
Maybe Max is the graphic designer for this one.
I don't know. All I know is
Vincent's in the know.
And I don't know anything. I don't know when it's coming out. I'm just seeing test knit versions pop up in my feed. Our friend Lolly in Calgary test knit it. And it looks... I mean, I just can't... It was a jaw dropper. It's so beautiful.
Okay,
I'm
gonna bring it up.
Yes, you should, because it's kind of a navy main color. And then neons for the... Lolly, we're going to share your project. I hope that's okay. But I didn't have a ton of knitting this week. I do have one little part project I can show you, and I can share my test knit with you. But show us
Sorry, I just got a text. It was fucking hilarious.
It was?
Yeah, I'll show you after. Okay, so I'm going to look at painted bricks. Hashtag.
Go to
Painted bricks.
_ocean loops or whatever. That's Lolly's. Oh yeah, but you can go on. Painted bricks might have all the shawls.
Painted bricks has painted bricks.
So here she is. Oh, stop it. So
I want this exact sweater.
This is what she did.
I'm casting this on.
Jodi, it's so inspiring.
I want to test knit it. Is it too late?
Yes,
oh my
it's
God.
too late.
See, that brings me in new inspiration. I want that sweater.
This human, I adore.
I adore her.
She's so fantastic, and look at her in that sweater.
What yarn is she using, please?
Well, you're gonna have to go see. I'm sure it'll be on Ravelry.
She didn't talk about it yet?
She Allison Barnes yarn, which she's like a local here in Edmonton.
What?
So I don't know if all of it is.
Okay, let me.
The hot pink is Allison's.
Is it fingering weight?
Get over it.
Is
yes,
it?
Yes.
I'm not knitting it.
Knit it in DK, Jodi.
I'm going to.
Knit it in DK.
I'll knit it in DK.
And I don't know if it's just in fingering. Somebody said DK.
Zach
Zach says DK.
Okay, and who are we kidding? I can knit probably 4 of these with my plucky stash.
Right.
I'm knitting it.
You just need one color, probably a few skeins of one color.
I have.
And then the rest you can scrappy it up. Isn't that exciting? Don't you want to wear one of these? I totally want to wear one of these.
Oh my God.
So that's very inspiring to me. And as soon as that pattern comes out, I'm going to cast it on. I think it'll be really fun.
You know what we should do? A painted bricks knit along.
Okay.
They can pick the shawl or
even
the
a
sweater.
scrappy knit along. No, yeah, you're right. Painted bricks. Why not? Let's do painted bricks.
Because then there's a shawl and now there's a sweater.
Yes.
So as soon as the sweater comes out, you guys, we are starting a painted bricks knit along.
And if you've got already started one,
have we had
that
a knit
counts.
along? Have we been doing knit alongs lately?
We have our Don't Sweat It make along, which is a summer fiber one.
Right.
But why can't you? And you can double dip. You could knit a painted bricks in summer fiber and enter it in both.
Okay.
And weeks will count. So Ellen, somebody's saying yes, yes, yes. Done.
Patty.
Done.
Join us. Let's knit.
Done.
We are doing Stephen West painted bricks knit along.
All I've done so far is collect Stephen's patterns. I've never knit one.
Me? Neither, you guys. I feel so...
Don't tell anybody.
Shameful.
Totally.
Yeah, don't tell Stephen.
I'm such a fan and admirer of his work. I was very nervous when we got to meet him.
That's bringing me new yarn inspiration.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
good.
in the next couple of weeks, you guys, let's think like kind of in 2 weeks-ish, I'm thinking.
Why? How would you know that?
Get our yarn. In the next 2 weeks, let's get our yarn secured.
Just think about planning it. Like pull from your stash.
I wonder if Stephen will share with us the yarn requirements.
I don't know.
I'm going to reach out.
Oh, yeah. Because he has nothing else to do. But
no, I'm just saying.
It's nothing else to do. That's right.
Will you? Yeah, it's DK. You won't have to make any calculations.
Perfect. Right. So you don't have to change anything. It's not like you're converting fingering to DK. It's already made in DK. So
yes. Okay, I'm going to reach out to Stephen West and see if he'll just let us post yarn requirements so people can get ready for this knit along.
He might not want to do that, but okay.
Yeah. All he can say is no.
Maybe he would do that on his own Instagram or something.
Maybe he could say no if he's not happy with that. He doesn't have to. I just want to get... Oh, sorry, I was just reading. He doesn't have to. He can say no, wait for the pattern. And that's fine too.
So he doesn't realize you're like I want it 5 minutes ago person. So he doesn't know you.
Can I test knit it?
Right. Can I jump in this test knit?
And can I share with everybody how the yarn requirements?
Right. I'm sure he'll be excited that you're excited.
Excited to hear from
me. We are one of gajillion that are excited. So.
Yes, right. So this is really fun.
Okay, so let me share with you my test knit / don't sweat it make along entry for our knit along. I can't believe I'm actually knitting our knit along. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
So Hohi Locatelli has a new linen tank top coming out.
Hohi? Ho-hoo.
Hohi. We could make a song out of that for sure.
Yes.
And so last week I just had the back
Oh my God, you've made progress.
portion knit up. And now so I've knit the front now and joined it in the round. I love it.
Oh my heavens,
It's
that yarn.
It's all scrunched up,
this.
but it is.
This.
Isn't that twisted? Like when you block it
Right.
out, it's going to be so gorgeous. So the panel on the back, the ribbing is wider than the panel on the front.
Okay.
So it'll be a little bit more.
I love it.
Yeah, so it's not identical.
Oh, here, let me
And-
hold it while you get your yarn.
Sure. And the yarn I'm using is both by Shibui. This was
Shibui. Look how cute that would look under a jean jacket.
it's so cute.
Whatevs.
Right? If it fits, you want it?
No.
So I'm knitting with twig and reed,
Look, I'm wearing your tank top.
right?
The color's beautiful.
You can totally fake a photo
Totally.
shoot like that.
Yeah. Look
You
at my
can
new
block
tank
it
top.
and just tuck it in. But one of these yarns, so which one's? So twig is the one that's got linen, silk, and a teeny bit of wool, not very much, 12%.
I'm guessing this?
But this one,
Oh.
it's got recycled silk.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's like 40%, 45% silk and 42% linen or something like that. But reed, this is 100% linen.
Why is it so
It's
soft?
so soft. And the reason I'm holding them together is
Are you sure
Uh-huh.
that you didn't get it mixed up? No, but are you sure that this not
Yes.
100% linen?
Yes.
Because this is crunchy.
That's got the silk and the wool. Yes, for sure. For sure it's not the same.
Okay, I believe you. It's beautiful. Whatever it is, it's beautiful.
And the reason I'm using them together, the pattern does not call for this yarn.
Okay.
The pattern just calls for sport weight linen, and they're actually using the one by Espace Tricot. I'm sure it's fantastic. I don't have any in my stash. This is the exact yarn from when I knit my calyx. I was going to knit another something because I love that fabric. So I bought the
beautiful.
yarn. I bought the yarn. So I'm holding them together because I didn't know what to do if I didn't. But really, which one's sport weight? Twig. This one is sport weight all by itself. I could have just knit it with that, I think. But
Ooh,
then
that's very thin.
Then I didn't know what to do with the reed. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to double strand it. I'm knitting it at a bigger gauge, but that shouldn't matter.
Because they're not the exact color. So
No.
you're getting really subtle marling,
Yes.
which is you actually can't really even see it, but in person you see a bit of a marl.
And that's just because the fibers are different. They're both the same color, but the fibers in the yarns are different.
And this is what takes it different.
So they're going to take the dye slightly differently. It's really beautiful. It's not budget friendly, I have to say. It's not budget friendly.
Yeah.
But it does make a beautiful fabric, and it just washes like a dream. And every time you wash it, it softens up. And that's true of linen. Linen's very easy to care for.
Easy.
Most of it you can throw in the dryer.
Yes.
I don't, but a lot of it says you can throw it in the dryer. I don't think this does say that. But there are linens. I think there's something in by Quince & Co.
Oh,
that you
God,
can
that's
wash
beautiful.
and dry. So I love it, and it's really fun to knit. What is this hole?
I was looking at that.
So something just got, I'm going to just tuck that in.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It'll fit.
Yes.
So if I ever have a hole that looks weird like that, I just do a duplicate stitch.
Yeah.
And
And then just weave it in
solves
the back.
everything.
There's no way I'm ripping back.
No. You just
You could
create,
drop down, but that's way far, isn't it?
You just create another stitch.
Yes.
Well, no, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So you just create another stitch with your yarn and weave in the ends, and it kind of fills in the hole.
Exactly.
I use that little trick all the time.
And you would never ever know to look at it.
Because
No.
nobody's a perfect knitter. There's going to be except for you. Because there's going to be a hole somewhere. There's going to be a
Yes.
weird tension thing somewhere. And I use that a lot under the join of a sweater in those corners where
I
it's
agree.
like, instead of just weaving, I just make a few new stitches with duplicate stitch.
You're so smart.
No, but
You're
it's a
good
really
knitter.
good tip.
You're a
It's
clever
really,
knitter.
No, that's just something I've learned. And I
Clever
feel like
knitter.
you pass it on because that's the whole point, right?
So someone's asking me, my daughter suffers from psoriasis. I mean, I've tried a million creams and stuff. I am on methotrexate right now. It is a chemo medication that they're finding effective in psoriasis patients, and I am on that now. I am finding
It's serious things, right? Like you have to go get blood work. And,
yes.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm having very few side effects, and I'm feeling like I'm tolerating it really well, and I'm seeing it's like months I'm gonna have to be on this, and I'm seeing baby step results. I'm optimistic it's going to be.
Psoriasis is a tough thing. A lot of people suffer from it, and there's so many ways, like creams and pills, and
Yes.
I feel like everybody just has to try the thing. What works
Right.
for you may not work for somebody else.
Right.
Our climate's super dry. If somebody lives, when we go somewhere humid, when you go somewhere humid, it
skin
clears up,
loves it.
right?
It's better.
Yeah.
It is considerably better.
Like, could you imagine living somewhere with
No.
all that humidity? It would
No.
probably
Be
almost
amazing.
go away.
Yes.
You could have psoriatic arthritis as well. Yeah, there's
Yes,
lots of things.
for sure. Okay, so I thank you for asking, but I would recommend maybe going to dermatologist following
Totally.
through, because what
Don't
works
spend your money buying all the stuff you see the ads for. Go
They
to
don't
go
work.
to a dermatologist.
all the ads do is moisturize your
can.
skin. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Lots of that stuff is just hype and
Yeah.
crap. And
Yeah. Okay, look, I did a heel
Jodi, you've almost got another
while
sock.
I was getting my hair done.
Okay, look at you. Is that your second sock?
Yes, it is.
I feel like you've almost got a pair of socks.
Thank you for asking.
That color's so gorgeous.
This was lollipop yarn.
Right.
I don't remember the colorway. Oh, I have it in here. It comes with a mini. It's called Stardust.
Okay, so this was sport weight beefcake, right? Or no? This one's not beefcake.
No, this was not.
This
This
was
was
the
an
regular.
80/20. The other one was thicker. Is a sporty.
So beautiful.
I love it so much. So I just didn't have a needle. I'm just about to do my Kitchener stitch when I was at the.
Jodi, you're
At the
so
salon.
close.
So I did a little bit of knitting.
For lots of summers, I spent the whole summer knitting socks because they're so quick. They're portable.
Right.
Vincent says this blue makes him dream of knitting by the sea. Oh my God, Vincent, I want to go to the sea and knit with socks with you. I have knit socks anytime we go. We're lucky we're enough to go.
Which Vincent?
Vesuvio's Vincent.
He lives in Atlanta.
So how cool would that to go to the beach and knit blue socks? I love the
Yes.
ocean. We are so landlocked here. It's crazy. Crazy.
Listen, if I wasn't so close to my family, I would be gone.
Right. You're not allowed to move, so don't even think about it.
Well, I know, because even like Shane's family lives on the water.
Yes. Yes.
If I wasn't so close to my family, I really would be gone, you guys.
Right.
Live by water.
Sea Retreat, Blue Sock Cal. Oh my goodness, somebody's got some great ideas. Sea Retreat, sign me up. Thank you very much. Okay,
You know what I didn't bring?
what?
I'll tell you in a sec. My new winder. What are you knitting? What is that? Is that a new pattern?
I love keeping secrets from you. I don't think it's a pattern, but I'm knitting a cowl.
Tracy,
I love
yes,
it.
it's going to be a pattern.
It might be, who knows?
Okay,
This
is
yarn, can you guess it? You'd love it. You've got some.
It is from, don't tell me. It is from Lisa Much.
No. Calgary. I know what you're thinking of though, because we love that one too.
Oh, Yarn Ink.
This is Steampunk by our gal,
I've never knit
Alicia
with this. It's beautiful.
Jodi. And this is her cashmere,
Oh, yes, of course it is.
her worsted weight, a merino cashmere nylon blend. It's drapey AF. Like, it's so
That's what you should
beautiful.
name it.
Right. And really, it's just the start of a little cowl. I love the cable that I used in my winter walk hat. So I'm just making columns separated by some garter. And it starts all from the top. Everything just starts right from the edge. So I'm just knitting. And it's really, I love knitting on these 16-inch circulars.
Tracy, this has got to be a pattern.
No shaping.
Look
But
at
isn't
you,
the
fancy
color
pants.
amazing?
Yes.
Don't you love this
Yes.
color?
Yes.
And then the feel of the little bit of cashmere. I can't wait to block it. It's going to feel awesome.
Okay. I thought this was metallurgy.
It looks kind of like that,
At first
right? Like it's the
glance.
gorgeous cool gray,
But
but it's got the cool, the warm gold tones in it.
It's so
Looks like faux
pretty.
brioche. Zach. Maybe. I mean, I'm a ribbing fan, right? So maybe
Tracie,
I'll have it finished by next
it.
week.
And then
Maybe
you
I'll
can
have
write it up.
finished.
Yes, this is her next pattern.
Maybe. I really want to do mittens with this one too, so it may not be, you may not see it right away.
You think that'll be a set?
Well, it'd be fun to do like a little, who knows? I don't know. I have not planned.
I've
not planned, but I loved winding this yarn up. This color is my jam. I mean, it really makes me happy.
How many stitches are you working with?
I have to look at my notes. I don't know.
I've never done a cowl.
I did measure my gauge on my hat, and that's how I figured out how many I wanted. Yeah.
Because how many inches you wanted, how many stitches, yeah.
Yes, because this is,
oh, that's funny.
The hat was worsted weight too, so I kind of fudged the numbers like that. So that was fun. So I feel like I did knit a bit this week. I knitted a bracelet, learned how to bead.
Excuse me.
It was fun. It was really...
These are all new. Like new pattern, new beading, new bracelet.
Yeah, and then I had mail come. Jodi, I'm looking, oh my God, I can't even...
Okay, so...
I can't even stand what I'm looking at in your bucket bag right now. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what that is.
So...
What?
Matchy. So Adela of Lola Bean Yarn Co. dyed a color called The City's So Nice They Named It Twice.
She dyed, yes.
It was originally her...
I can't even look at that color. Adela.
If you need...
It's ridiculous.
Message Adela if you're looking to be hooked up. Just kidding, don't. She'll find
Block,
you.
delete.
She'll find you and come for you.
Okay, this color brings me joy every single time I look at it.
Yes.
It's so good.
So what...
I will fight all of you.
Yeah. She likes to get messages about where your pre-order yarn is, so please give her a reach out by email or by DM. She enjoys that too.
Don't do it.
So I thought to myself, what's going to bring me happiness right now? And this yarn does.
Oh my God, Jodi.
So that's where I fell.
It feels so good.
Yeah. This is where I fell down the Ravelry hole. This is DK Weight in The City So Nice They Named It Twice. Wow. Yarn by Adela.
Yes.
And then I thought, I want a DK t-shirt.
Yes.
And then there's a million DK t-shirts that I found, but this one I kind of was loving. I loved how it was just kind of...
I've never seen it. It's so cute.
I loved how it was kind of sweatshirty. I wanted a sleeve that just kind of...
Lots of positive ease, which I love.
Lots of positive ease. Really boxy. Kind of just...
Who's the designer?
The designer is Juliette Picoult Designs.
And it's called Winnie.
It's called Winnie, and it's a design from 2018. And oh my God, look at how cute.
So it really is just
adorable.
Standard t-shirt. Like classic, not standard, classic shape.
Classic
t-shirt.
shape. And you know what's really fun about this one that I didn't have in my wardrobe is it has an I-cord.
I love that
for
finish.
all of the finishing. It doesn't have any ribbing.
I love that finish. The sleeve is very generous.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fabric there.
I think you kind of don't, you just, once you separate for sleeves, you don't do any decreases.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like it's just left open. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to knit.
How great is that to just separate and then do an I-cord and you're done. The sleeve, like there's no sleeve.
Kinda. So I'm super excited. It is a DK weight pattern. And so...
What's the gauge?
19 stitches.
Perfect.
And it goes up to 2X.
Up to 56 inches. 36 to 56 inches.
And I did read a note on her... I hope I'm getting this right, but I did read a note that she's trying to be more size inclusive and grading patterns to have more sizes available.
Because this one came out 2 years ago, so maybe she's going to regrade.
So I did read that note, but I'm...
And it's stockinette raglan top, worked top down in the round with an I-cord bind off edging. I love an I-cord edge. It really is smooth.
And I don't have a garment with I-cord edging.
You'll
like
love
that.
it. You'll love it.
So, I mean,
Jodi.
this looks like the shapes of my favorite t-shirts I wear every day. I have like a uniform, black leggings and a black t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's basically what I wear
You're dressed up
6
today.
days of the week. Right. Throw in a jacket.
Jean jacket, dressed up.
So that's what I'm going to be casting on.
I love it.
Yeah.
Jodi.
Love
This
it.
yarn is, oh yeah, totally my jam. I love it so much.
I love it too. And I'll be doing the
The
helical
pops
knitting.
of neon are so
Yeah.
cute.
Guess what I bought? I meant to bring it.
I can only imagine.
A Fiber Supply Company electric ball winder. I did buy it
I have
several
mixed
weeks
emotions
ago.
about this, but whatever.
you were gonna buy me one
I
for
was
my
gonna buy
birthday.
you one for your birthday, but you are the most impatient person I know.
Oh, I did buy it a couple, maybe 6 weeks ago, and then it just arrived.
And tell me all about it.
Then I started winding all the yarn. I wound this, and I wound this,
Isn't
and
it-
it was just sat there, and it was just...
Isn't it the most fun?
Bye,
thing?
Jimmy.
Is Jimmy there?
Jimmy
Did
was
not
here.
See Jimmy.
Jimmy was here,
Hi, Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy. What are you doing?
holding my balls.
Um,
I love my electric ball winder.
it's a great product, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Fiber Supply Company ball winder. And
Fiber Artist Supply Company.
okay, Fiber Artist Supply Company.
We'll link them in our show notes.
Yeah. I got the standard size. There is a jumbo ball winder.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would ever
I'm surprised you didn't go
need
jumbo.
the jumbo ball winder.
Very surprised.
I
you
usually
didn't go
reach for
jumbo.
the jumbo, but not this time.
Right. So it's got a motor. You got the motorized one because you can get them where you crank them.
No, mine was motorized.
Yeah.
And it came with a foot pedal.
Okay.
Maybe the new ones come with a foot
Do
pedal.
you think maybe I just put the foot pedal away somewhere?
Yes.
No, because mine only has one plug.
Mine only has one plug. The plug for the dial goes
Yeah.
into the end of the foot pedal and down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I better go look in my drawer.
Yeah.
I don't remember a foot pedal.
And then you can either do it by
I
the
feel
dial.
Like you added the foot pedal.
I
to your
didn't add
invoice.
anything.
No?
It come.
Maybe
Mine
it was
did
a
not come with a
package.
foot pedal.
Yeah, and mine did not
Maybe
come
they
with a
do
foot
now.
pedal, but maybe there's like you can buy the one with a foot pedal, and then there's another one, a listing that's includes the foot pedal.
Got it. I enjoyed the foot pedal.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Because then you can
I
take your
love
foot.
that thing
I
so
sat
much.
next to it and I watched, and I loved it.
Yeah, it's not like I leave the room, but I can be sitting there doing something while the yarn's winding. It's freaking fantastic. It is. I highly recommend it. Like I've been using it since Christmas, and it's still like every time I pull it out, I get joy. Joy from thinking I've got to wind yarn. It's not a chore anymore.
Yes. Lindsay told her husband that she wanted that for an anniversary gift.
Oh.
Excellent choice, Lindsay. You were.
It's-
I mean,
and-
it is a splurge.
It
I
is.
realize it is a splurge.
But
I've been,
any kind of ball winder and swift, if you're hand winding your yarn exclusively, even just a regular hand crank winder and a modest swift, like that's what I've always used, and I still just use this super basic swift. Anything like that is mind blowing. And then if you go to the motorized one, it's like, well, this is just the best thing ever.
I had a ball winder,
Yeah.
the old Royal, that they
Yes.
don't make anymore.
I still have
A
mine.
couple of the teeth are broken inside, so it slips every little bit. But that's what I've used from day one.
I don't think I'll ever throw mine away. Like it's sort of
No.
my backup.
Yes.
It's always there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. That was always what I thought when I worked at the yarn store. When somebody came in and said, I want to get her a ball winder and swift, I was like, she can now continue to spend her money on yarn, and
Yes.
still, it's just the best gift.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of really economical ball winders,
They all
hand
do the
ball
same
winders.
job.
They do. The Knit Picks, I've heard their one is a fairly good one, just the hand winding one. Let me tell you, it's not rocket science for these yarn winders.
Yeah.
You just want to have one.
Yeah. Something that's reliable. It is a treat. It is a treat. There's hand winding. You're always, like, it's always there. You can always do
Yeah.
it. But it is amazing to be able to do it quickly. Right?
Yeah.
So I do
It would be
love
fun
that.
to give one away one day.
It would be fun to give one away one
Yeah.
day. That
Anyway.
would be amazing.
I wonder
Yeah.
if they would be on
Well,
board.
yeah. So there was already something about that.
There was something?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Remember I said to you?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No,
I
but
don't
it would
remember,
be.
but whatever.
You don't remember? Yeah, it would be amazing. I should
Reach
see
out.
if that's still a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not still a thing,
Yeah.
but we could certainly do
Because
that.
I could have won one and not having to buy one.
You don't get to win.
Okay.
Okay, I did get mail. Other than that, I'm pretty much done here.
Did the mailman walk this here? This did take a bit.
Okay, so I ordered. Oh my God, this is sort of. I ordered this a long time ago, and I knew it was like a 4-week pre-order.
Yes.
And then 4 weeks later, again, it still hadn't arrived, and I was like, "What the
So
heck?"
8 weeks from when you ordered?
Yeah. So it's COVID. I know stuff takes forever, so I'm just waiting. But it finally showed up, and I'm
Worth the wait.
so
Did you get worsted?
excited. DK. Okay, this
Oh.
is I was going to say brand new yarn company, but it's not now because I've been waiting for a while. But it's fairly new, and it's Dapper Dye Works. He's been selling yarn for a while now. It's Ryan is the dyer behind Dapper Dye Works. That's him. How cute is he?
It is such a good label. Jill Zielinski, my designer, also designed these labels.
Jill's amazing. And you may know Ryan's wife, who's Haley. She's Pearls and Pepper Designs. She used to be Plucky Knitter. So that's sort of how that all fits together.
Yeah.
But this is his Superwash Blueface Leicester
This
fingering
is such
weight.
a Tracie combo.
Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous.
Right?
I love it so much. This is Daydream Believer, which is like Tiffany Bluey blue. It's a little bit greener than that. And then this is Space Cowboy, which is a beautiful navy.
That's a good name.
And that's leg warmers.
Yes,
So
it
this
is.
does not have nylon in it. It's just 100% superwash Blueface Leicester. It's really soft.
This is so soft. Gay, yes, you need to check out Dapper Dye Works.
He does a beautiful orange. More than one.
Yeah.
More than one. So this to me screams color work of some kind. All of them
Yes,
together. I just think
agree.
they're so pretty.
Okay, this is like classic Tracie combo #1.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love it. I thought it was so beautiful. And I mean, buying yarn online is great, but it's always way better in person.
Right. So
The
if you know
photo-
it looked great in online, you open the package and think this was amazing.
It's true. And then he has a DK base that's got a little bit of cashmere. It's 80-10-10 merino cashmere nylon. And he had this like super leafy green, I guess. It's called The Grass is Always Greener. And it's very tonal. I love it. And I bought this kind of neutrally. I don't know
Oatmeal.
what I'm doing. It's like a mushroomy color. It's called I'm a Fungi.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are, Ryan.
This green is so tonal and so friggin' gorgeous.
I feel like it's showing up a little darker than it is in real life.
Let me see if I can
It's
get.
so pretty. And then this little bit of cashmere, the yarn feels amazing.
It's kind of like ferny green to me.
Yes.
Ferny, kind of like
Yes.
dark note.
It's not olive. It's not brown. It's not a yellowy green.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's just a really gorgeous. And then this is kind of like a neutrally. But it's my first time seeing his yarn in person, which was very exciting. And I'm so happy that it showed up.
Yeah.
I have to say,
It was well worth the wait.
I was waiting. I was patiently waiting for a long time. And it's in my new bucket that you gifted me, Jodi.
Okay.
This is the pop grunge color that's in your shop.
Let me just tell you a story of
So beautiful.
someone that did something really kind for me this week and didn't
Ooh.
have to. They reached out. I had posted on my Instagram stories, and I'd like to, if I can remember, like 3 years down the road, one bag pattern, I might not remember the dyer, but if I remember the dyer, I tag them in my.
Right.
So I tagged La Bien-Aimée in my post that I had these fabric bags in my shop. She reached out. She DM'd me and said,
Amy did?
Yes. And said something that she liked the bags. Can I send you some more yarn?
No. Of course.
Right? So
Yes,
now
that's
I'm
very
gonna-
kind.
Yeah, right? I mean,
Well,
that
she's
was.
a sweetheart.
But she didn't need to do that.
You're right.
I just thought
You're right. She didn't.
that someone And we've always so admired Amy and what she does and what she stands for
Yes.
and what she speaks about. I just kind of thought you just went above and beyond.
You're right. She's a busy lady. She's got this amazing business. She's got a family. She's got a full plate.
Yes.
Yeah. Does
And
she really need to add this to her pile?
She's got two brand new colorways coming out for summer. Did you see them?
No, I didn't see that.
They're like splashes of the brightest,
color,
funnest colors.
Every color
so she says,
in their studio
what do
is
you,
amazing.
What do you think about that? Can I send you some yarn? Do you like my new colors? What do you want the base to be?
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, that's
So I'm going to get a
awesome.
skein of each of her 2 new colors and do 2 more fabrics.
Oh, that's exciting.
I just thought that was really sweet.
Well, that's exciting.
That was really kind. Yeah.
Yes, it's
That
super
was-
kind.
Yeah.
Maybe we should put your the yellow brick. You said last week pick a bag, and the one that's left over we could give away. We could add that to this week's
Yes.
giveaway. What do you think?
Thrilled to do that.
Because it's very yellow, like it's really bright.
I think
and
that's
gorgeous.
super fun.
Okay, so I'll take a picture of everything.
Love it.
Okay.
Love.
And yeah, Yellow Brick Road. What?
Because then she was seeing this. She didn't post online about the Yellow Brick Road because they were all gone.
Yeah.
So I sent her pictures, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I love that." So
Good.
I'm gonna send
So
her
you
some
can-
bags.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, my fabric isn't for sale. Just the bags. Oh, speaking of, I brought back Belcher.
Stop it.
You
Jodi.
Belcher kind of just came out this early spring, and then it was like COVID, right? So I wasn't ordering fabric for a really long time. So I really didn't do this justice. I really haven't
It's so gorgeous.
had it enough. So I had someone message me and I added it to my order. And so Belcher family bags have been added to the shop this week.
And so that's Plank and Stella yarn.
Yes.
If you're looking for the yarn.
Okay.
I don't know if she has it. But
Speaking of Plank and Stella, she is having an update today. You know what she's done? She had some fun with some self-striping.
what?
She said, I'm not going to be a self-striping dyer, but every once in a while she gets, tempted and she does it. And I shouldn't have said this till I got mine.
You're so bad. It's
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that color's amazing. That screams summer.
The
It's
shop,
like neon-y.
the shop update is Saturday. It's actually Friday. Oh shoot, I forgot to
Go
do that.
follow Plank and Stella on Instagram and you can get all the details.
This is one of the colors I want to get. Let me just turn it's already all the way up. This reminds me of the Belcher family, but instead of the red, with no red.
Why is it reflecting that pillow? How is it doing that?
Just
Oh,
'cause
it's from your phone.
It's
okay.
sun. This is the one I want.
I can see like how you did your love note. That looks to me like you
Yeah.
could do the same idea.
And she's gonna have it's gonna be in DK.
That's beautiful.
So I'm gonna try and get some on.
Beautiful.
Her Instagram's really fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got a great color sense. That Belcher family, I don't believe you can get the yarn. I feel like that's a
No,
seasonal thing for her and that's
Yes.
over. But when it comes back,
I think she got
I
tired
am
of me talking about
not
it.
going to be able to resist because it's really beautiful.
I need a garment in Bachelor family. Do you think?
Totally.
I wonder when
Like
she's
an
gonna do it
autumn leaf
again.
pullover, sweatshirty, just that thing you throw on all the time.
I can't believe I didn't order a sweater quantity.
When? Belcher family?
Yes.
But I think that's the thing, right? You think, oh, I'm going to get a skein for a hat. But now, like, you're a sweater knitter now, so that's the problem. I used to get a skein of things for a pair of socks,
Right.
and now it's like,
now I need
no,
5.
now I need 5 skeins because I want to knit a sweater.
Goodness.
Things start bursting out of the seams very quickly once that happens. But
I was saving a few things.
I feel
What
like
else?
I'm that's all I wanted to share today. I
Really?
think I had a list. Well, Jode, yeah.
What?
I feel like we shared a lot.
I have a new maker. Her name is Whitney Marie Anderson.
Who's that?
She makes
How come you didn't tag me in that? You gotta
I
tag
I
me
will.
in her.
she makes stitch markers and she's a crochet designer.
I want to get a bunch of those.
Yeah, so I'll tag you in it.
Jody.
I'll tag you. Whitney Marie.
So that post I sent you from Subway Creatures that you put in your stories, you
Did I-
know who sent that to me?
Who?
Marsha from New York. No, Meryl. Meryl.
Meryl.
Meryl.
Meryl, I love you.
She likes to make me smile, and she will send funny, like, animal posts or whatever, but she sent that one, and I was like, well, clearly that's top of the list.
Okay,
favorite.
and that's totally, you guys, that is above board. Like that, I don't know if you guys saw it.
But that's what's so great about New York is the people watching.
All he had was a little sack on his junk.
And he
was naked.
old.
Oh, yes. And he got on the subway.
I feel like every New Yorker's got to have a million stories about crazy crap they have seen on the subway.
I completely
agree. I loved New York. When the world opens up and it's safe, we'll go back.
I'm totally going back too.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a few other things that I saved. Okay, I must not.
I see you, Marsha. I was reading your name. That's why I said Marsha instead of Meryl. She's so sweet.
Marsha. Anyway, that was really fun.
Okay, well, that's really cool.
Have you ever heard
that?
of the Hido? It's a Detroit-style pizza from the kitchen of... It's at Edmonton.
I don't even know what Detroit-style pizza is.
Tracy,
What's
that's one of their
Detroit
pizza.
style? That looks amazing.
I don't know. I'm going to share it with you.
Okay, good. Today we're going to be making homemade pizza. Today's going to be a good day.
Why on Thursday?
It doesn't.
For
Every
some
day
reason,
is
Friday.
the weird day.
I know.
Today is
I want homemade pizza now.
homemade pizza day.
I want thick Canadian back bacon with chunks of fresh pineapple.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
That's what that is.
Gonna have to get Jeff to bring home pineapple
Yeah.
now. But I do have some Italian sausage. So that's what we're gonna have, Italian sausage.
I'm reading. Oh, I love Italian shot.
Does anybody? Oh, somebody's having Chipotle
Valerie!
right now.
Can someone block Valerie? I'm just kidding.
No, don't.
Don't block Valerie.
We made burrito bowls last night, and it always makes me think of Chipotle. Always.
Adela, you don't put fruit on. Okay, I don't always. Pineapple on. You gotta have Canadian chunky back bacon.
This is a thing.
Is it Canadian?
No, but it's a very divided school. There are some people that are like repulsed by pineapple on pizza. And I think the sweetness of the pineapple goes with the saltiness of the cheese and the meat and the sauce. I love it.
Okay, so I defy you. It's a little,
and banana peppers. I love banana peppers with it.
A little bit of cheddar cheese, thicker Canadian style back bacon, and fresh pineapple, not canned, fresh thin sliced pineapple and mozzarella cheese.
I like it a little bit spicy with the sweet. I do. So I always put either the crushed peppers or banana peppers, but I do like lots of crushed peppers.
Oh, we have very divided camps.
Pizza is... I love pizza. And you can do it a million different ways.
And when it comes out of the oven...
I pretty much love it all.
You had me at pizza. I sprinkle Parmesan cheese and fresh basil on top of my ham and pineapple.
It's good, but there's a lot of people that are like repulsed by the pineapple part.
No.
I would put pineapple. I love pineapple.
I would like you to try my pizza once, and then if you're still no pineapple camp, you're good. But I feel like I might sway you.
Somebody said you'd have to do a blind taste test. I feel like these people that are so adamant against it need to have a bite.
If you don't like the fruit pineapple, I'm not going to change you. But if you like pineapple on its own as a fruit, let me try and change you by what you put on your pizza.
If you put pineapple on pizza and you're placed an order, it's going to be really late. Oh, now that's going to overflow into the yarn orders.
Adela, I feel like I can... Okay, Adela, do you eat pineapple as a fruit by itself? Let's see about that. So pineapple,
it's so
we
bad.
have
Pineapple
either
gives me a stomach ache, and I still eat it because I just love it.
I love pineapple.
Yeah.
I love it on its own. I love it on pizza.
Somebody said putting pineapple on pizza is as bad as eating your pizza with a fork. It's not.
Sandy said her Italian husband would divorce her. Oh my God.
Well, that's different. I mean, Italians are so passionate about it's like sauce and cheese, like I love that pizza too. Yeah. I love that pizza too. My favorite pizza that I make for myself is sausage. It sounds kind of bougie. It's like goat cheese and sausage and fennel. But I'm good with any cheese. But my ultimate is if I add a little bit of creamy goat cheese. But I do love sausage. That's my favorite.
Oh, I could eat pineapple on a burger, like a teriyaki chicken burger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
That's so funny that pineapple's so polarizing.
I didn't realize.
Funny people.
So
like,
if I'm making...
I don't like pineapple or pizza. Mandy.
Oh, well, Mandy, we're just going to have to talk.
Wow. That's fine, but wow.
No, it's not fine, actually. If I was when I make my own pizza, homemade crust, sauce, cheddar cheese, artichoke hearts,
Yeah, I love that.
red peppers, ham, black olives, pineapple, and mozzarella cheese.
But
on
Maddie,
top.
your daughter doesn't like pizza?
She likes it when I make it myself because I can make it thick. She puts barely any sauce and some cheddar cheese.
So it's like cheese bread.
Yeah.
She likes cheese bread.
She likes cheese bread.
Yeah, there's very few pizzas that I
Oh,
don't
now
like.
I'm super hungry. It's lunchtime
There's so
here.
many comments too with the pizza. That's hilarious, you guys.
Oh, and very assertive. I'm seeing capital letters.
That is so funny.
Any plans this weekend other than eating pineapple on my pizza?
Well, it's going to be nice out. I don't have any plans. I don't plan a lot. What about you?
I plan on knitting.
Good. Are you excited to get your t-shirt on the go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. I'm going to continue knitting. I would love to finish my linen top.
Should we reach out to Stephen West while we're on?
Oy vey.
Okay. He's West Knits.
Oh my goodness.
West Knits, yes, please. No, not Kim from Western Knits.
I'm excited. So get your DK yarns in a row. Start stash busting, grabbing little skeins here and there. If you maybe want to do our painted bricks knit along. That's exciting.
Hey, you. Send.
Jodi.
But I put you in the conversation. I'm just going to ask. It never hurts to ask, right? He can just say no.
Right. Totally can say no.
I think it's going to be, what do you think? A Stephen West along?
Sure. I thought you said painted bricks.
I know, but what if people don't want to knit the painted bricks? That way everybody join.
The more inclusive, the better, as far as I'm
Right.
concerned.
So let's do Stephen West with an emphasis on painted bricks.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds great.
Hey, you. That sounds weird. It's like how can I delete that?
Too late now. This is the story of our life.
It's like, whoops. Anyway, that's funny. I've enjoyed this today so much. I have to say there's some potted things on the table here that's been there for 3 weeks.
Jodi, don't judge me. I know I'm not done planting. A couple of those are perennials that I have to put somewhere in the ground, like dig up stuff.
What's that Vigoro thing? It kind of looks like...
It's those ornamental onions.
It's beautiful.
Ornamental. It's really pretty. So I've got to go over there in the corner and like dig up rocks and stuff and find a spot for it.
I think we hit a pineapple nerve today.
Pineapple nerve. Maybe that'll be talking about for our giveaway. When we do our giveaway in Ravelry, we'll talk about pineapple and pizza, and it's going to be a pizza thread.
Okay.
So we want to hear all about it.
Yeah.
And Adela and Gigi said stop flirting with Steven because that's their boyfriend.
I just said, hey, you. I should have said, hey, boo. No, I feel like I'm cheating on Jimmy then. Yeah, I can't do that.
Anyway, he's a very sweetheart. I'm sure a lot of people are. But apparently he's got 2 girlfriends already, so move over.
He's rolling his eyeballs and thinking, what the actual F have these girls gotten me into?
Totally.
Anyway,
these old Canadian
We will
ladies?
let you know what happens. We will fill you in on the Stephen West saga. Will we be knitting it? When will we be knitting it? And
apparently Jodi thinks it's coming out in 2 weeks. We don't know.
Nobody
knows.
Okay. But if you're in the test knit stage, you're getting closer. I'm not professing to say I know a lot, but if you're test knitting, you're getting there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is sort of getting there. But yeah, we don't know. But I think it's funny that you're like.
So when the sweater is announced is the day our cowl starts. When the sweater comes out is the day our cowl is going to start.
Yes, as soon as we know the info, as soon as it's posted.
Yeah.
There's some very funny comments happening right here
What's happening?
about Steven and Adela. And somebody said
Don't.
something about having a conversation with you. And somebody said, is it going to be at the top of a staircase? And Adela said, no, it'll involve a shaver.
Oh shit, does he have a mole?
I don't think the shaver will involve him.
Okay, so you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
I'm gonna tell you.
I think you should think about it before you actually hit send.
Okay, no. Adela sent me a funny.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Adela, can I say what you said?
Some things are private.
This isn't. She's gonna have a colorway called "I Shaved My Mole Off"
Totally.
and a coordinating color "Dude That Looks Infected."
That's the mini skein?
That should be
It's a sock set.
I shaved my mole off and "Dude That Looks Infected."
Well, I hope she loves the color because it will be dyed a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be brown. Some sort of brown in it. Anyway,
That's too good. And that's the...
I'm hoping you're not teasing me. Like, I hope this colorway this sock set's for real.
Already Jodi wants to know when it's shipping because...
Is it out yet?
Does it come on DK? First of all, it should only be DK.
Oh my god.
It shouldn't even be allowed on another base.
Right.
That's too funny.
Oh
my god, you guys, it's so
thank
much,
you for
it's
spending
so much
time.
fun to hang out here with you.
And we continue to do these lives because we feel like there is that extra added camaraderie when we can somewhat chat back and forth.
If you're able to join us live, that's great that it works for your schedule. Of course, it's always going to be here, but it is really fun for us to see and be able to talk in real time with you. So thanks for coming and hanging out.
I actually have an idea. You know how on sock sets a lot of times you like to add things, like make it like a little bit of a kit? Maybe it's going to have a box of Band-Aids and a tube of Polysporin.
Right.
It's going to be your add-on.
That's adorable.
But whatever. We love every one of you that has taken time to sit down and have some silliness with us. Keep bettering yourself. Keep standing in that gap.
Absolutely.
Keep learning and committing to this lifestyle of being...
Some education, kind of make it a normal, everyday thing.
Yeah.
I really love YouTube as a resource. There's so many good videos, so many good TED Talks. But of course, actually my books have started rolling in that I've ordered as well. So I'm really excited to get reading. But thank you, everybody. And also check out Shelby in the book club. We're about to start a new book.
Shelby was texting.
It's very, 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 I can't wait. The last one we had that was another exciting thing this week. Another thing to look forward to. We had our last book club talk for the Book of Longings. It was so good.
You know what book?
Highly recommend that book. Even if you didn't join the book club.
Highly recommend.
I feel like the
Put it on your
story
list.
is, you are transported. And I think everybody sees a little bit of themselves in Anna. I could make it a whole book club talk. I love this book so much.
What a beautiful writer.
So much.
Shelby is picking such thoughtful, conversational books, thought-provoking.
This one was moving. Like, I can't remember the last time I cried that hard in a book. It was a beautiful story. She seemed so modern. Like, that story could have taken place in lots of different times.
Yes.
But the time that she chose to write it in was so special and different, and it's like nothing I have read, basically. Yeah. It's like nothing I have read.
I am confident from the get-go, from the very first book, and knowing a teeny bit about Shelby, that we are going to be taken on a journey with Shelby with this book club.
100%.
And I am so committed and
She's
excited.
So passionate.
Yes.
And my book came. I ordered my book and it came. So I'm going to be, is it July 1st that we're starting?
Well, I think so. It's a July book.
I think so.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah.
Actually, July 1st is a holiday here, so I will absolutely be starting my book.
Yeah, because I don't do anything else on a holiday.
Right. Put your feet up, drink iced tea. So that's great.
Yes.
July 1st. July 1st is the start of the next book.
Tracie's birthday's coming up. Should I share my address so you guys can send her cards?
No.
Yes.
COVID birthdays don't count. Nobody cares.
Do we get do-overs when this is done?
We'll just, jump ahead next year when we can all
What
do
if somebody
things.
wants to send you a card?
Jodi. That's
What?
very sweet. Well, that's... You and your blabby mouth. Like,
I'm gonna put my address.
I think I should just give everybody your cell number, and then you can get texts from people.
Oh, I won't answer it. I usually don't answer. I'm terrible with texting, you guys.
People are really sweet, and it doesn't matter, birthdays, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
People want to call you. That's great.
I don't answer the phone usually.
Ask my mom, because
Yeah.
Mom's like, where's Jodi? She's not answering her phone.
Right.
Whatever.
We did get rid of our landline. Did you
you
guys?
Well, no, it just comes bundled with the internet
Right.
and cable.
Right.
I don't use it. I'll be honest with you. We just check for messages. We almost never.
Yeah.
If the phone rings, it's either a phone solicitor or a mom.
Right.
So.
Literally, that's all it was.
Yeah.
And when Madison got her phone is when we decided just to... I mean, the bundle did get a little bit cheaper when you took the phone off.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We took the phone off.
Well,
Whatever.
There's actually a movie that came out on pay-per-view that I want to watch too. It's called Burden. And it's a true story about, I think Usher is starring in it. It's about
Yes.
the Ku Klux Klan.
Yes.
I haven't watched it yet, but it's on my list. I think tonight we're going to watch it. And something else I just watched on Netflix is called Disclosure. And it's about trans people and how they've been represented in media, specifically like film and television from the beginning.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. I watched that whole thing. And Laverne Cox, who we all know from Orange is the New Black, right?
God, she's great.
Right?
Yes.
She's gorgeous.
Amongst other things, but yes.
Amongst other
yes.
things. That's maybe the first time
Yeah.
I saw her. She was also the guest of Brene Brown, her last podcast. And it was a phenomenal conversation.
Yeah.
So those are things that if you're looking for things to watch or read or listen to, I love.
Shelby and the Book Club. What is her next book?
Something.
I don't want to get...
Deacon King Kong. Is that right? Deacon. Sorry, I think that's right.
Yeah.
By James
McBride.
Yeah. So I'm super excited to read that.
Interesting already.
I'm already psyched. I'm very excited about the book club.
Yes.
It's really going to be something that is something to look forward to, and that community in COVID when we're really all isolating.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
And Shelby's passionate about this author. She loves him already, and I love finding new authors.
Yeah.
I've never read one of his books. So.
And isn't that amazing? These
Look
authors.
how sunny I am.
You're finding out these authors.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I'm very, very, very excited. So come read in the book club. It's just an Instagram-based book club. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
And then there's some live chats.
Shelby also has a website. So
Yeah.
you could also get that information because not everyone has Instagram. So if you just want to get the book and not necessarily worry about the talks on
Right.
Instagram and just read the book that she's suggesting,
Right.
Shelby and the Book Club has a website, and we're going to link that as well.
Yes. And you can also buy your books through her. There's
Because-
a link that she has, and then you're actually supporting the book club that way.
Because she gets points.
Yeah.
And she's able to then redeem them and get extra books
Yeah.
and supply people with books. Don't forget, Shelby has that where you can donate to Shelby
Book buddies.
Book Buddies and help support giving books to people who can't afford to.
If you're
but would
someone
like...
that would love a book
Yeah.
and it's just not in your budget or whatever is happening right now, you have the first week of the month where you can email Shelby and the Book Club, go to their website, and she will hook you up with a book that month.
She'll mail you out a hard copy book.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's also digital if that works for you too.
I don't know.
But there are ways to get the book if you can't financially.
Such a great way to
afford it.
support and
Yeah.
have more people included.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's a community-based thing. We all
Yeah.
just want to be joined together,
Yeah.
right? And feeling that connection. So anyway, those
Yes,
things.
Shelby will do either a digital or a hard copy.
Okay, good.
Love it.
Good. Yes, if you're a Kindle reader, she'll send you. That's awesome.
And like pens and highlighters because Shelby.
I can't wait for the swag. I need the T-shirt. I'm really looking forward to the T-shirt.
Did she get a T-shirt yet?
Not yet, but I think maybe one day there will be one.
Can you get on that, Shelby, please? And a pen. We need pens that say Shelby in the Book Club.
Or a highlighter, because we want to highlight books
Yes.
sometimes. It'll all happen, right? It'll all happen. But thanks for hanging out, gang.
Is there there's a rate, like, look, you look like an angel.
It's
She's
an
so
illusion.
not.
It is an illusion.
Shelby said the swag is coming.
Yay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pins too. I love a
I've
pin.
heard that pins are. I would totally want the pins for
Gay,
sure.
who did you hear that pins were coming from?
She's connected. She knows. She knows these things.
Oh, somebody I don't have a P.O. box. Do you think it's weird to give my home address?
Ah. Yes, I think it's weird to give your home address, especially now
Thought
that you
maybe
told it.
a bird pooped.
Do we have a PO? I mean, I guess we could.
I'll give the IGA. You can send all your birthday cards to the IGA.
There's no need for birthday cards. Jodi's birthday is July 26th, so
Yeah.
if you're sending a card,
Send
she
two.
would love. She would
I'm going to
love.
give you the IGAs. Yeah. so
And
we
I'll
can-
give you Jodi's cell number. Send her gifts. The ruder, the better. She loves them all.
Oh my God. Oh, you know what? I have hand sanitizer that's called I Just Shit in the Wood sanitizer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, now we're just getting ridiculous. Thank
Okay.
you so much for coming, you guys. It's always the highlight of our week. It really is.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and we love you. And take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And we will see you in 7 more days.
Oh my God. I can't wait.
Right?
Love you. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Happy
everybody.
making. Okay, just a minute. You think I would get this right every time?